So today we're here at Iglesia, Aliento, Divino, and I just want to bring to you this message here that I've been reading in Matthew 10:39, and the reason why I want to bring this message to you is because it has really impacted how I'm thinking about what it means to have purpose in life and what it means to be fulfilled in life. And ultimately, what we'll be talking about today is Matthew 10:39, and this is what it says. It says pretty straightforward. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. When he says for my sake, this is Jesus talking. This is referring to himself. And so first and foremost, we can kind of divide this verse into two, right? Like we can kind of draw a line right here and kind of make our interpretations here and here, right, into different parts. So the first part says, he that finds his life shall lose it. And which is kind of contrary to what we think, right? Like we think that if we have a plan, if we're out here searching for, essentially for what we want in life, whether it be a job, right? You go through a degree plan, you go through school, you go through education, and you go through this career plan, essentially so you can find it, so you can find what your purpose was, right? Or you have an idea of what a family is, and you go through your life searching for these goals of this fulfillment of what you think is going to fulfill you. So you take all these plans so you can find it, or you can maybe on the opposite side of that, which is equally as bad, is you, for the sake of pleasure, you seek drugs, you seek alcohol, you seek all these things. So at the end, you can essentially say that you have pleasure in life, and that's the ultimate end. But the Word of God is so deep that it's so contrary to what we believe many times. Because here, this is Jesus talking, and he says, he that finds his life shall lose it. And when I read that, I think about us who are searching for true fulfillment in the things that we aspire to, whether it be ambitions, employment, marriage. All these things are kind of have been fabricated to be good, but many times have allowed us not to have a relationship with God because we're so focused on this, and the world encourages you to be sort of this moralist without Jesus. And ultimately, what God is saying here, it's like if you do these things, then you won't have fulfillment. You will in fact, you will lose your life, paradoxically. But on the other hand, it says, and he that loses his life for my sake shall find it. And so as I was thinking about this, what does it mean to lose your life? And I know sometimes, when I used to read books, I used to get lost in the book, right? And I used to, didn't matter the time, I would just be, or in a movie, a good movie, we can understand what this means. But what Jesus is saying, ultimately, if you find your life and you lose yourself in Him and what He's done for you, and in His Word, and in prayer, and all the things that glorify Him and His kingdom, ultimately what you will do, although you lose yourself, for His sake, you will find your life. In other words, he that loses his life for my sake shall find it. So ultimately, your ultimate purpose in life is for you and for me to be lost in the things of God so deeply that Jesus in His grace reveals to us our true fulfillment and our true purpose. Anyway, I just wanted to share that message with you guys, and something that's been really hitting home with me, because I definitely need more time just to lose myself in God, and ultimately I believe this, that if we lose ourselves with God, then we have found our fulfillment, because Christ said it.